Arriving into a stormy RAF Valley for the last time, the iconic yellow helicopter of the RAF Search and Rescue Force. But today there will be no call-out to rescue stranded casualties. The aircraft is here purely for ceremonial purposes. The Search and Rescue Force dates back to 1941, when it was formed to rescue pilots shot down at sea. Since then, it's grown to include at-sea rescue for stranded civilians, mountain rescue for injured climbers, and flood victims.
It's about always striving to achieve the highest professional standards, encouraging that in one another, a real emphasis on teamwork and trust, and that's trust all the way down from the force commander through the squadron commanders and down to the crews and the engineers. Every link in the chain, every individual has to trust one another to get the job done.
Inside the hangar, the Search and Rescue Force are being put through their paces ahead of the parade. It's a poignant time for Master Aircrew Tim Thompson, who was awarded the Air Force Cross during his 22 years working as a winch operator with Search and Rescue.
It'll be a sad day. It's been a big part of my life, but also very proud to be able to represent the Search and Rescue Force, its wonderful history that it's had over all these years, and to be able to get it the send-off that it rightly deserves.
It's no coincidence the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge are attending the parade. For 3 years, the royal couple were based here, while Prince William served as a search and rescue pilot. Flight Sergeant Martin Seaweed Seward was the winchman on the Prince's flight. He says he believes his time in Anglesey holds a special significance for the Prince.
I really hope so. He certainly seemed to enjoy his time here when he was here, and it's really nice that he's coming back, almost to give that royal recognition to the job that the RAF and the Navy have done within Search and Rescue. So I couldn't speak for him personally, but I'm certain it does, hold a special place really.
And for Martin too, the Disbandment parade is a time for reflection.
It's really nostalgic really. I left the force as we closed here at Valley in June, and it's just coming in and smelling the aircraft, and it takes you back, and already it's very nostalgic to see the old girl, and it was like it was only yesterday when I last came in. It stepped into it. It was amazing. Yeah, really good. On a personal level, it's very sad, and it's quite a big event for the Air Force as well. The end of 75 years of continuous search and rescue cover in the UK. So it is a huge event, really.
The whirlwind helicopter was one of the first airframes the RAF used when they took on the search and rescue task. And the Sea King helicopter was the last helicopter flying when the last search and rescue mission was performed by the RAF. Since January 1983, which is as far back as records go, the RAF has responded to 34,000 call-outs and rescued 26,916 people. Search and Rescue will now transfer to the civilian company Bristow Helicopters, who will operate on behalf of the Coast Guard. But some people are anxious about how a private company will manage this heavy responsibility.
We have set the bar very high with the standards that we've set, and there's no reason to suppose that the new service, with all the experience that we're handing on, with new aircraft, and with that same commitment to the service and to recovering and taking people away from danger, I've no reason to suppose that there's going to be any change really in the services provided.
Bristow have replaced the ageing Sea King fleet with modern helicopters, but they'll find it harder to match the RAF for courage, commitment and bravery. Rosie Laydon, Forces News, RAF Valley.